I welcome you to ISO 14001 2015, and today we are going to talk about clause number 9.2 internal audit. And the very first clause under 9.2 is the general clause 9.2.1. So, as usual, first of all, I am going to read out the requirement to you as given in the standard. The organization shall conduct internal audits at planned intervals to provide information on whether the environment management system conforms to 1 and 2. There are 2 points: the organization's own requirements of its EMS, environment management system, and number 2, the requirements of this international standard. And B, is effectively implemented and maintained. That's all in this clause. This is a very small clause. So I have read out the requirement of this clause to you, and now let us discuss it in more detail. Well, the company or the organization which is running the environment management system is expected to plan the internal audits at some periodicity, at some planned intervals, which have to be decided. Planned interval, at what interval it will carry out the internal audits, has to be decided by the organization. So normal period of carrying out internal audits is 6 monthly, but there are many organizations who carry out quarterly, or if necessary even monthly, or maybe yearly. So we have to consider which periodicity is most suitable for our organization. Mostly I have seen that the organizations carry out internal audits on 6 monthly basis. So 6 monthly basis is the normal periodicity which is applied by most organizations. And number 2 is the requirement of this international standard. This international standard also says that the internal audit has to be carried out periodically, and the periodicity has to be decided by the organization. And B is effectively implemented and maintained. So that's all. This is a very small clause, and now let us discuss the clause in more detail. Well, as the initial paragraph says, the company or the organization has to carry out internal audit at pre-decided intervals. So the periodicity has to be decided by the organization. And as I told you, the normal periodicity is 6 monthly, or it could be even quarterly. So depending on how big is our organization or what is more suitable for our organization, accordingly the periodicity for the internal audit has to be decided by us. And the normal periodicity, as I told you, is 6 monthly. So we have to carry out the internal audit at 6 monthly periods. So, and the number 2 is the requirement of this international standard. So international standard also demands that the internal audits must be carried out at a predetermined periodicity decided by the organization, and the records have to be maintained. And B is effectively implemented and maintained. That means the internal audit has got to be independent by qualified auditors, and it has to be carried out in an effective manner. When we say effectively, that means nothing should be left out by the auditors, and they should carry out the audits fully and at periodicities decided by the organization. So, as usual, as normal rather, the periodicity is 6 monthly, so the audits have to be carried out 6 monthly, and full records have to be maintained. What was the program for the audits, who were the lead auditors, who were the auditors, and on what date and what time the audits were carried out, and the records of audits were maintained, including any observations by the auditors. So the formats pertaining to the audits I will be putting in the next clause, which is on internal audit program. So that is clause number 9.2.2, which we are going to discuss on next Sunday. And if you are liking my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues so that they can also take advantage of whatever is being discussed between us. And please remember, whatever internal audits we carry out, we have to maintain the records of these internal audits. That means the names of the auditors, names of the lead auditors, the program of the audit, and the details of audit on what areas it is going to cover, and things like that. So we have to maintain full records of the audits which we are going to carry out, and the periodicity, as I told you, has to be decided by the organization, and the audit has to meet the requirement of the organization as well as this particular international standard. That means ISO 14000 2015, 14001 2015. Okay, so if you are liking my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues so that they can also take advantage of whatever is getting discussed between us and the knowledge which is getting shared between us. And if you are see, it is essential that you subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon so that as and when I load my videos, the information regarding loading of the video will reach you well in time if you have pressed the bell icon also. So don't forget to press the bell icon and to subscribe to my channel. Then the information will reach you about the loading of the video, and you will be able to see the video without any delay. So thank you very much, and we meet again on next Sunday when we are going to discuss on internal audit program para 9.2.2, and I am going to share with you the format for this particular para also. So thank you very much. Bye bye. See you next Sunday. Bye.